All right. I just spent 5 minutes trying to take my thumbprint picture for this video because my dog would not sit still. So, let's see how this lighting works. Oh, that's good. That's cute. Anyway, y'all, we out here at the park. I'm getting my baby. Woo, what is that poking me? Some fresh air. A lot of y'all notice I only got one pit bull now. I had to make the difficult decision to put my baby Lala down this past Friday. So it's crazy because I left. I feel him about to run off. I see a little dog walking over here. Let me grab him. But I left. I went on an awesome. My life was just super stressful before my vacation. Just from work and, growing my business and just going nonstop for months at a time. My last break was when I went to Essence Festival in July with a friend, and that was super awesome. But the type of lifestyle that I lead leads me to, I think, in the amount of time that it takes a regular person with a 9 to 5 to get stressed out in 6 months, it takes a business owner like 3 months to get there. So I am a firm believer that you better not run over there, and I'm not playing with you. I'm a firm believer that it takes half that amount of time for a business owner to get stressed out when they're really pushing hard and doing everything that they can to grow their business. So, you know what I'm saying? Me and my homegirl had a cruise planned. And so it worked out perfectly. I was super stressed out. No, we're not going. He want to go over there with them other dogs so bad. But I don't know if he going to have a good day or not. He usually 50-50. So, like, if he meet other dogs, it's a 50% chance he going to be nice. And it's a 50% chance he not going to be nice. We not trying to find out what kind of day it is because I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. Sit down. Sit. Okay. He sat. He actually laid down. But anyways, I was super stressed out before my cruise because of work and just growing my clientele and preparing for everything and trying to be on top of my mentorship program and, doing some projects around my house and being on the choir and then joining the voice and then starting to help out with the praise team at church. And I just been all over the place. So this vacation was so long and overdue. Had a great time, went to Jamaica, we coasted by the Grand Cayman Islands because me and Missy did not get our lazy butts up out of the bed in time to go visit the Grand Cayman Islands. And then we went to Cozumel, Mexico, rode on the ATVs like I had the time of my life. And before I left, my dog had like this big massive tumor on her arm. And I didn't want to get it fixed before I left because I didn't want to have to be concerned about her being cared for until I returned. So then, I came back and about a few days later, took my dog to the vet. And, she had started throwing up before we even went to the vet to get the biopsy. We couldn't stop her from vomiting all over the place. And I'm like, cleaning up dog vomit every couple of 30 minutes. I kept a bucket of Lysol and water to, out. Then we finally went, you better not. He see a baby, he wouldn't go play. So then finally went to go take her to get the biopsy so that they can get cells from it. And took him to get the biopsy and, it's like she just got sicker. She just got worse. And then the biopsy injury or puncture wound was not healing. So she was constantly bleeding. And it just got worse and worse and worse. And then I thought she was getting better. And then, the next day I woke up and my dog was laying in a puddle of blood. And I'm freaking out. I'm leaving the back door open. My other dog ran down the street. And I was like, dang. I was pissed at the world for a second because I was like, damn, why the fuck I gotta go through this shit by myself, So I was just mad at the world that day. And, some family members did come through, but everybody doesn't take things as seriously as you do when they are like hurtful to you. Especially, I understand, people that don't have pets, they don't really understand it, or people that don't take pets as serious. Everything is a joke about it. And I just really wasn't feeling like joking. And it just was very hurtful because I left the dog place without my dog, and I have never cried so hard since my mom passed away. I felt like a big old baby. And my feelings was truly, truly hurt. It really, really was. It was so difficult to make that decision, while still having to run my business, while still having to take care of me, while still having to take care of my other dog, while still having to take care of my other obligations. And I'm not even going to front. I have checked out this weekend. I didn't even make it to sing on the choir at church. And I checked out Friday, and I just stayed home all day and just slept through my sadness because that was a tough decision. And, I tried to find some good in it. I'm like, you know what? I only got one dog now. Usually in the state of Arizona, it is hard to find a place to stay with pit bulls. More or less, I had two of them. So I guess the bright side of it is I can downsize to something else now that I only have one pit bull. My baby. Ain't it right, Top? Say hey to the people. He don't care. He want to go play with this little baby over here so bad. But you cannot go play with the toddler human snipes. So, anyway, I named this video Still I Rise because here I am. We're outside at the park because I have been in the house all day in my pajamas. And I was like, you know what? Let me get up out of this house and go get me some sunlight and not turn into a hermit crab because I have a tendency to do that when I'm sad. And I do not want to like slip into depression or anything crazy like that because I'm sad. I really am. I need to get the inside of my car cleaned out. It looked like a murder scene in the back of my damn car. You know, I need to wash my dog. I need to wash my hair and do something with it. And then amongst all of this, I still have to run my business. And, it's moments like this that make me feel like, shit. It's hard as hell being a business owner because when things are good, they're great. That's wonderful. But when they are bad, you still almost got to pretend like they're great. You still got to run your business. You still have to put on a happy face for people and be patient with people and understanding and, conscious of customer service and, your stylist and is everybody around me comfortable? Because as the leader, you have to make sure that the environment is suitable for everyone to feel comfortable. And that is so hard to do when you ain't comfortable, when you ain't happy. It's like as the business owner, you got to take care of your empire and you just got to be a queen about it and keep queening. And even when you sad, you got to get up and cut them lights on and put that sign outside and do them Facebook posts and all of that stuff. Hey, Miss Carla, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it was super, super serious. But, God is still good. And I'm getting through it. And I felt so bad because at first I felt cheesy because I was like really sad because it was my dog. And I remember in the past being the person to say, oh my God, you spent how much money on that dog? Like, girl, that dog would have died. Da, 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 da. And, we say stuff like that until it happens to us. And I had Lala since 2011, like the end of 2010, 2011, because I got her 2 years after I had Snipes. And she was already like 11 months old, and I was ready to get rid of her the first time I brought her into my house because she snapped at me because she was sitting on my couch, and the owners before her would let her sit on the couch, and I don't play that sitting on my couch stuff. Even though I let Snipe sit on the couch with me yesterday because I know he was sad and stuff. So I feel like I'm about to start babying him a little bit more because now he's going to be spending a lot more time by himself. And, it just sucks, man. Life is hard sometimes. And like I said, I was one of those people that said I would never spend like thousands of dollars on a dog. And I didn't spend $1,000, but I'd be damned if I didn't spend a good chunk, trying to save my damn dog. And I just had to make a serious decision because I was like really about to like put myself into debt to keep my dog alive. So, yeah, he is definitely grieving. You know, he'll sniff where she was sitting at. He right here. Hunter. He'll sniff where she was sitting at, and when she was going, on her way out, she bled in the car a little bit, and so I got to get my car clean. But he was in the car, and like, he was like sniffing the spot and like really whining, and I was like, I'm so sorry, baby. And one of the reasons that I got Lala was because Snipes was lonely and he used to be wailing when I left for work when I worked at Posse's. And so now it's just me and him. So I'm going to have to really make a big effort to like get up and get him some exercise every single day because I slack on that sometimes. And so I just feel like the pattern of my life is changing, and I just need to be more mindful of my feelings because I just think I'm just like super sensitive and irritated nowadays lately. But I'm going to keep being good to people, and I'm going to keep running this business, and y'all just pray for me. Still I rise. I'm still here, and I'm just going to keep pushing through life. And I just recently started some grief support groups for, to kind of close the up the wound, or attempt to close up the wound about my mom passing away. So I think it's good that I started that, and I'm just going to keep going through with that, and maybe that will help me with this too. So give y'all a shot of Snipes. And yes, the doggy park, but everybody's scared of him because look at him. He is super big, okay? He's super big, and he's very friendly, but I'm going to find him some canine friends to play with one of these days. Maybe if we come to the park enough, then we'll begin to build rapport with some people that will be okay with their dog playing with a pit bull. Or maybe we'll holler at Ariana, because she got a dog, but her dog is bougie. Shout out to Ariana and her bougie baby. But anyways, I'm going to try to get back on my daily videos. Life just is kind of kicking me in the butt right now, to be quite honest. So y'all have a good day. I'm going to get some sunshine and exercise my baby and get back to work tomorrow. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for tuning in, Miss Carla.